Hello everyone and welcome to another Wizard101 video. Today I am going to be doing another guide kind of quest video to the side quests that are necessary to do in Wizard101. Obviously, I don't think I've done anything like this, but this is very important because obviously you can go the entire game without doing side quests if you want to. You can even, you know, like... or you could do all the side quests, but what I would consider is these are the necessary ones that everyone has to do for the game to make sense. So we're going to start off right here with the Aquila side quests, or Aquila in general. Aquila in general is a side quest, if you don't know. You should do it because not only does it drop good gear, but it gives really good XP, so it'll overall give your character a boost in level, which I think is both important and kind of cool. The second thing I would recommend doing is sorry about that. The second thing I'd recommend doing that are considered side quests are the school quests. At levels 18, 28, 38, 48, and so on and so forth, you get a school quest, and that school quest is for a better spell. For example, like Fire Dragon, Ifrit, Sun Serpent, Rain of Fire. Those are all after, and they're all side quests, side school quests. But you should do them because they give really important things like Fire Blade, you know, stuff like that. Obviously, what I'm saying right now, these are very basic things. Like, these are like, you should already know these, but I figured I'd mention them just for the sake of the video. Now I'm going to get on to stuff that you might not know as well. So most likely, you will already know to go to the Sun School trainers to get the monstrous, gargantuan, that line. Basically enchants. Those are really important, right? But there is a level of enchant above that, and that's Colossal. Now, Colossal isn't gotten so easily as you'd think. The way to get Colossal is you go over to the Drum Jungle as such, and then you come over to Cocoa Smoke Sign, and after the quest, I believe it is Bungle in the Jungle, which is like midway through Drum Jungle, she will give a side quest that I forget what it's called. Maybe it's like the Place in the Sun or something like that. I don't know. But basically, what it does is you go over and defeat some Black Tusk cultists, then you can come over here and you get another Sun School trainer. This Sun School trainer is more important than the other ones because it gives Colossal. Colossal is really important. It is a bonus upgrade from... Jesus Christ, this thing's loud. It's a bonus upgrade from Gargantuan by plus 50 damage. Plus 50 damage doesn't seem like a lot, but when you factor in percentages and that everything is based on percentages, it is a lot. And that's why it's important to do that. Now, beyond that, there is something else that's really important to do. I don't know if I need to pause it. I think I can just get there. But the other thing that's important is when you're in Azteca. Excuse me. When you're in Azteca, I believe it is Pakal over here. I don't remember if that's his name. I think that's his name. But basically, he will give you a few side quests that are like that are related to, you know, the things like Star, Moon, Sun. Yeah, Pakal Red Mask over here will probably give them to you. And then you go and defeat solo bosses. These solo bosses are difficult, mind you. The fire one has like 18k health and 3 minions. You know, there's another one. There's 3 of them, obviously. And while I don't think you really need the moon one, right? Because, let me see, where's the moon one? The moon one's over here. Yeah, see, my fire didn't even ever do the moon one, because moon is pretty useless. But you are going to want to do the star and the sun. Now, the reason for this is that the sun drops two other really important things, and that is Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap. This allows for blade stacking. I'm sure many of you have seen blade stacking by this point in the game. It's when you put a normal blade on, then you put a Sharpened Blade on, you put in like a treasure card blade on, so on and so forth. And then all of those blades are useful and they work. So obviously you're going to want Sharpened Blade. Potent Trap is also extremely useful for feint stacking and, you know, other things. The reason why Star, it is cool to get that, Jesus, that's a big fish over there, is because this gives the auras. Now, the auras aren't like the best, they're decent, but the main reason why you want them is because they do give you a bonus boost of damage if you ever need it. For example, Furnace is pretty useful. The plus 25% fire damage is a decent amount, and you know, it's sometimes worth it. It also gives plus accuracy, which is pretty cool. So if you think that you want that, go ahead and farm for the Star one. Not farm for it, but you know what I mean. So basically, off the top of my head, those are the side quests you need to do. You know what? Wait, I'm gonna. There's some more that I'll introduce before I leave the episode, but these ones are more optional, but I still think that you should do them. The first one, you don't actually really have to do this one, but Sergeant Major Talbot gives it. It is the Kimbalung Village quest. The Kimbalung Village quest is pretty important because it gives decent gear for level 25, and it gives decent XP as well. Obviously, you go up to this ship up here, and you fly over to Kimbalung Village, this offshoot of Mushu, and you defeat some bosses. It is a bit difficult, but it's nothing that you can't handle. And yeah, this next one is perhaps even more important than it. I would consider this to be much more important than it. Simply because I consider this to be, you know, it drops much better gear, and it's gear that you will use until probably around level 60. And that is right over here. Barkingham Palace. Barkingham Palace, you unlock at level 40. You come up to one of these guards, I believe. Or no, you maybe go to Private Kinchley, and then you can go in here to Barkingham Palace and do the quests here. The quests will give, you know, some drops that are pretty good and will last you for a while. Barkingham Palace Tapestry. Anyways, the next one, if you don't know, is also in Crocotopia. This one's also pretty important. I would actually consider this one decently more important than the others because it drops gear that is, for certain schools, it drops gear that is better than the Waterworks gear. For example, the Fire Hat is better than the Fire Waterworks hat. Obviously, you can't see it here because I don't have the Waterworks hat in my inventory. But you come right over here, and you go to Alhaz Red. Alhaz Red has the quest, and then you follow it, and you come to... Jesus Christ, that mount is loud. You come to this, where you go to the statue, and you go in here to this offshoot of Crocotopia. And it's pretty cool, not gonna lie, you know? You, How do I already own this? I don't know. I don't really care. But anyways, this drops decent gear. For, I believe it is Firestorm, Myth, and Death. The hat and the robe are all better than their Waterworks equivalents because they give more crit and they give more damage slightly. So, unless you want like a more balanced and defensive, then you want to stick with the Waterworks gear. The final thing is something that probably everyone, I'm sure everyone knows about, but it's part of the 4 dungeons, so I might as well say it, you know, just so in case anyone doesn't know about it. But there's a 99% chance you know where the final 4th dungeon is and what it is and the drops it gives. And that is Darkmoor. Obviously, Darkmoor is really important. I'm, you know, at level 130, I'm still wearing the Darkmoor robe. You know, it gives really good gear that gives really good stats. But basically, you talk to Dworgen, then you come over here to the teleporter, and you're in Darkmoor. There you go. Castle Darkmoor. It's some cool music, but basically, this is where you, you know, you get your stuff. You get all the gear, and you get the good gear. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it here because I don't really have anything to add. If you guys have any side quests that you always do every single time you do the game, let me know in the description below, comment section. What am I saying? I don't know. But anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, hit the sub button. And yeah, have a fantastic day.